Hi guys, so today we're going to talk all about PEMDAS and the order of operations. Let's start just by defining what an operation is. So in math, an operation can also be thought of as a function, and it's just used to add, subtract, multiply, or divide. When we say order of operations, we just mean a specific order that you have to follow when you're solving a math expression that has multiple operations. So for example, you could have an equation that has both multiplication and addition, or maybe subtraction and division. To sort of explain why we need our order of operations, let's look at an example problem. So we have 1 plus 2 times 3. There are two ways you could solve this problem. The first is to start with addition and first do 1 plus 2, which gives us 3, and then multiply that by 3, which gives us 9. The second way is to start with multiplication and multiply 2 times 3 first, which gives us 6. So we have 1 plus 6 equals 7. That gives us two different answers. The first was 9 and the second was 7. So how do we know which one is correct? This is where order of operations comes in. So like we talked about earlier, the order of operations tells us a specific order in which we need to solve our equation. So as we can see here, we'll always start with parentheses, then exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and finally subtraction. Depending on the equation you're trying to solve, you may not have parentheses, you may not have exponents. All you need to do is look at the order of operations and see which function or which operation comes first, considering the operations you have in your problem. So PEMDAS is just an acronym for all of these operations. We can see that the P stands for parentheses, the E for exponents, M for multiplication, D for division, A for addition, and S for subtraction. So when we join all of these letters together, we get PEMDAS. Let's go back to our example problem that we started with, which was 1 plus 2 times 3. So we have two operations in this problem. We have addition and multiplication. Now that we're familiar with the order of operations, we know which one to start with. According to our order of operations on the right, we see that multiplication comes before addition, so we're going to start with that. So we'll do 2 times 3, which gives us 6. So we have 1 plus 6 equals 7, and that is our final answer. Let's try another one. So this time we have 1 minus 2 times 3 times 4. In this problem, we have subtraction and multiplication. Again, we're going to consult our order of operations, and we can see that multiplication comes before subtraction. So we have 1 minus 2 times 3 times 4. That takes us to 1 minus 24, and now we can subtract as our second operation, and our final result is negative 23. Note that multiplication does not necessarily have to come before division. They're technically at the same level, so it doesn't matter if you do multiplication first or division first. The same goes for addition and subtraction. There are a couple of ways to remember PEMDAS or the order of operations. The first is, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So you can see that the first letter of each of the words in that sentence correspond to the operation. And another one is popcorn every Monday, donuts every Sunday. So hopefully that was helpful and you understand a little bit more about PEMDAS and the order of operations. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.